All right, good morning, class. Yesterday we watched the video of the read aloud of the very grumpy ladybug. Do you guys remember how she went throughout her day and they talked about the different times in the day?
Yes.
You guys remember? Okay. And we talked about the difference in clocks. What is this clock?
Digital.
A digital clock, and this one is?
Analog.
Analog. Yes, analog. This is an analog clock. And what is this? This hand right here, the long guy.
The minute hand.
Okay, and this little short guy.
The hour.
Okay, awesome. And in the morning, if I were to say it's 9 o'clock, what would go after that?
AM.
AM. And if I were to say it's 9 o'clock at night, it's 9
PM.
Okay, so you guys remember that. We're going to learn this cool time chant to help us remember how many seconds are in a minute, how many minutes are in an hour, and how many hours are in a day, and how many days in a week. So while I'm reading this, I want you to pick out your favorite line of the chant, okay? And I'm going to say it first. How many seconds in a minute? 60, any way you spin it. How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, no doubt, or no, now don't be sour. How many hours in a day? 24 for work and play. How many days in a week? 7 will help you reach your peak. So, Catherine, what's your favorite line?
My favorite line is how many hours in a day? 24 for work and play.
All right, that's a fantastic one. What's your favorite?
How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, now don't be sour.
I like that one too. All right, so you guys are going to learn it, so I'm going to say it, and then you're going to repeat after me, okay? So how many seconds in a minute?
How many seconds in a minute?
60, any way you spin it.
60, any way you spin it.
Okay, so now I'm going to have you guys say it, the first and the second line, and just you, okay? 1, 2, 3.
How many seconds in a minute? 60, any way you spin it.
All right, do you guys think you're good to move on?
Yes.
Okay, so how many minutes in an hour?
How many minutes in an hour?
60 minutes, now don't be sour.
60 minutes, now don't be sour.
All right, now we're going to say it from the beginning, and I'll say it with you this time, okay? 1, 2, ready, go.
How many seconds in a minute? 60, any way you spin it. How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, now don't be sour.
Good job. Okay, now this one is how many hours in a day?
How many hours in a day?
24 for work and play.
24 for work and play.
All right, now we're going to start at the beginning again, okay?
Okay.
How many seconds
In a minute, 60 any way you spin it. How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, now don't be sour. How many hours in a day? 24 for work and play.
Good job. Okay, and the last one. How many days in a week?
How many days in a week?
7 will help you reach your peak.
7 will help you reach your peak.
Okay, do you guys understand that, or should we go through it one more time?
Understand it.
Good.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
All right, so we ready to start it from the beginning?
Yes.
All right. How many seconds
Seconds in a minute, 60 any way you spin it. How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, now
Don't
be
be
sour. How many hours in a day? 24 for work and play. How many days in a week? 7 will help you reach your peak.
All right, I noticed we had a little bit of trouble on the second one. It's okay. So let's go over that one more time, okay? I'm going to say it and then you guys repeat after me, okay? How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes. Now don't be sour.
How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, now don't be sour.
All right. You want to start it from the beginning again? I think you guys can do it on your own this time, right?
Yep.
You can? All right.
How many seconds in a minute? 60 any way you spin it. How many minutes in an hour? 60 minutes, now don't be sour. How many hours in a day? 24 for work and play. How many days in a week? 7 will help you reach your peak.
Good job. Awesome. Okay. And now for homework, I'm going to have you guys do these telling time in minutes clocks, and you're going to convert it from digital to analog, and then the next one is from analog to digital. Okay? I'm going to walk around and just make sure you guys are understanding it, and if you have any questions. Okay? Don't forget your name and the date. Just raise your hand if you have any questions.
Do we need to put AM or PM on these?
No. Nope. Because you can't really tell on the clocks because the time in the afternoon and the morning look the same. When you get done with your first set of your worksheet, we'll go over it and then we'll move on to the next one, okay? All right. Make sure you slow down and take your time, Catherine.
I miss one.
It's all right.
Sorry, Miss Katelyn.
You're fine. You both finished?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the first one is 12:34. Alright, so we're going to do it with our little guy right here, okay? So where should my red hand be moved to?
The 34.
Alright. Just behind the 7, right? And where should my blue hand be moved to?
A little after the 12.
Alright. So like halfway between the 12 and the 1?
Yeah.
Alright, so yours should look something like this. Does it look like this?
Yes.
Good job. Okay. Then let's move to the second line and we'll do, we're gonna do 2:22. Alright, so where should I move this little blue hand?
A little bit past the 2, not quite halfway though.
Okay. Where should I move this red hand?
22, which is between the 4 and the 5.
Alright. So it should look a little something like this. Should it look like that?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move to the third line. And we're gonna do 7:13. Okay, so where do I move this blue hand?
In
A
between.
little after the 7.
Yeah.
Okay. where should my red hand go? My minute hand?
After the 3.
After the 3. No, not quite.
How about after the 2?
After the 2 and before the 3. Between the 2 and the 3. But good job, Katelyn. Nice try. Alright, so it should look a little something like this. If yours is wrong, just fix it. This will help you with your homework tonight. Alright, we're going to pick one. Katelyn, would you like to pick one from the bottom line?
How about 8:46?
Alright, 8:46. Okay. Where should my blue hand go?
A little, almost gets to the 9 after the 8.
Okay. And where should my minute hand go?
After the 9.
Yes, just a little bit after the 9. Okay, so they're almost touching, but not quite. Is that what yours look like?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Now you can move on to the back page of the worksheet. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. All right. Would you like to pick one from the first one?
Yeah, the middle one.
The middle one, okay. And with the middle one, Katelyn, where is the minute hand?
The minute hand is at the 12th.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means 0.
0? Just 1 0?
2 zeros.
2 zeros, okay. And then where is the hour hand?
At the 2.
Okay, so where does that go?
Before the dots.
For the dots. Okay. 2. And if I said it's 2 o'clock in the morning, what would I put after this, Katelyn?
AM.
AM. Good job. Because AM means morning, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, would you like to pick one from the middle row, Katelyn?
The third one.
The third one. Okay. Where is our minute hand?
At the 12.
At the 12, and what does that mean again?
Zeros.
Zeros, 1 or 2?
2.
All right, and then our hour hand is where, Katelyn?
At the 6th.
6. Okay. And if I said it was 6 o'clock at night, what would I add after it?
PM.
PM. Good job. All right. One more. We'll pick one from the bottom. Let's pick the first one. Okay, so where's my minute hand?
12.
12.
Again. Look at that. Good job. All right, and where's my hour hand?
At the 11.
The 11. And it's 11 a.m. So is it in the morning or is it at night?
In the
Morning.
Good job. All right, I think you guys have got time down pretty well. So good job.